It's chopping it up time. I'm your host, Chrizzo the Barber. I'm 1/3 of this show here, man, and I got my boy Aircraft. He's another third of his Aircraft 6'8".
Aircraft 6'8", chocolate cow.
All that good stuff there. And I got the final third place for the party, for the show, and it is Mike the Barber.
You already know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to sound like I should have hit him with the what's homeboy from the boxing. He's 5'9", weighs 165 pounds.
Soaking wet.
He's from Queens, New York. His record is unblemishable. He is 21-0. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not 165.
My bad. How much you weigh, kid?
155.
My bad.
I'm playing.
That was high school weight.
125.
That was high school weight, B. Yeah. I got to that 190 piece one time.
Yo, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great today, baby.
How you feeling, Mike? How you feeling, bro?
I'm
good?
amazing.
All right, Josh, you good?
You look amazing, yo.
All right, cool.
I got to say your beard is
Boss
matching
Don,
the
my
background,
bad.
yo. I
Boss
like the way
Don.
it's coming in a little gray
Younger
here
and
with
younger?
the black.
Younger
Younger
and
and
younger?
younger, yo.
Yeah, you
Look
might
like
have
a
to
wise.
touch it up with a little touch of gray, you know what I mean? A touch of gray.
COVID beard. COVID beard. Oh, well, I just say this episode is sponsored by Bougie and Brooklyn Clothing Line. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Shaw. Shout out to my man Shaw with the No Queens, No Life. You know, we all from Queens. Born in Brooklyn, but like Crab was born in
Bronx.
the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Chris was born in you know what I'm saying? But go to hashtag
It's kind of messed up.
Mr. Brown, hashtag Mr. Brown, MSTR Brown, and hashtag Bougie and Brooklyn Clothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man.
How come you
Go
don't
ahead.
Ours is in the mail.
How come
Ours is in the mail.
It's in the mail?
It's in the mail.
How
It's in
come
the
you ain't got a
mail.
hat, man?
It's in the
That's
mail.
my man. That's my man.
That's
Yeah,
our
I got you,
man
though.
then.
Yeah, it's supposed
I
to be
got
the
you
show.
covered.
Our man.
Anyway, man.
I got you coming, son.
All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So this episode here, man, we're gonna recap the episode. What is that? 7 and 8 of The Last Dance. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about my man Earl Thomas. We're gonna talk about fighting Mike Tyson for charity, which is fucking crazy, but hey. Zion, his parents getting gifts, which is another crazy one. Dak didn't sign his contract, and by the time this air, he might have signed his contract, but just in case he didn't, we let you know. You know what I mean? This is what's going on here.
Pre-recorded, baby. Pre-recorded.
Tony Ferguson got his ass whooped Saturday night in UFC.
No relation. No relation to me,
He's not
but I
related?
stand by him because he could take a punch.
That's not your cousin?
No.
I thought that was your cousin.
No,
but anyway.
no family.
Well,
I wish he was, though.
one Ferguson to another. My bad. We're gonna talk about NASCAR coming back on Sunday, and Major League Baseball. It's a possibility that they'll be back on July 1st. Possibility. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. MJ's pops passed, and he retired after that. What'd you guys think about that when that happened?
I think he needed the time. Needed the time off. It was a lot going on in his life, and like he said, he at that time he accomplished everything. What else was it for him to accomplish? Like, it was no real competition for him. He seen. I didn't see any competition for him. He needed a break just to step away. It was a lot going on, so I didn't have a problem with him stepping away. Even though I was a huge Michael Jordan fan, but I appreciate and I understand him stepping away.
What about you, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, but how did you feel about his pop's death? Like,
Well, it was a whole lot of speculation, so I didn't really, I just, at the time, I didn't know what to think, you know what I mean? Because they were saying it was these kids, and it was this, and then they was trying to say it was because of his gambling, and so I didn't really, I'm a Mike fan. And when I say I'm a Mike fan, it's because of what he did on the court. So everything that happened off the court, I really didn't involve myself in those type of situations because that's not what I fell in love with.
Okay.
Mike.
Right.
I felt for his family and the death of his family, but to get in deep to go, oh, who did this and that I wasn't one of those type of guys.
All right, cool. What about you, Mike?
Well, I don't know. I think it was sad when I was watching it. Like when it first was happening, I was like, damn, his father died, and I was like, damn, whispers. I don't know what happened, man. This dude be gambling, and never know what happened to his dad. But it's really unfortunate. After watching it, I was like, I felt for him because he's like, yo, my pops is my friend. Like he's my dude everywhere he went. Pops was with him after he won the championship that first chip. Pops was right there, everywhere. And you can't replace that. You can't replace it. But his mom was the rock though. Mom's was the rock. Mom's was like, yo, man, take the good out. And that's what I always practice. Take a positive out of everything. Don't just take the negative and it'll have you caught in that dark space. So you need to take a positive out of everything you can. And he did. And he lived by the things that his dad told him and taught him, which made him the person he is today.
Got you. For me, see, unlike yourself, I dug into it. Unlike yourself, I definitely dug into it, because this was horrible. I mean, a horrible act. I wasn't mad about him retiring. I thought the same thing. You felt he needed a break. A lot went on in '93, and a lot of speculation, a lot of BS. And I thought he took a lot of hit for a star who has done it the right way. Other than gambling, what could you really possibly say is wrong with Michael Jordan when he was playing? I mean, you could say anything else, sneakers with sweatshots, whatever. But that's BS. So, and I was okay with him retiring. I really was. His dad being murdered. I ain't gonna say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but that one there, I definitely jumped in man, this is just too ironic that two kids find him and they commit this murder, this heinous act, for real. Kids who never been locked up before in their life, as far as I remember, and it just didn't make sense. Nothing adds up to it. At all. Could have took him off the side, or dumped him to the side of the road, beat him up, whatever case. He could have did a lot of things, but not murder him. That's just my personal view. I think that it's a bigger thing, but I'm not a detective. I'm just saying at the time, that's how I felt. I felt like I lost a family member almost.
Bigger how? What did you think was bigger?
Maybe hypothetically speaking, allegedly, maybe,
Here we go.
Mike was fucking up Vegas's odds every time he played, and he was like, listen, we can't win fucking with you, man. You know what I mean? And that's that. That's what we're gonna do here. You was already stressed out, and they knew it. Stress was high. I'm just saying. I have no facts to none of this, ladies and gentlemen. This is just my personal Crizzo Bulls theory, and that's just that.
Zero facts.
Zero.
Okay.
Goose egg, but
MC Zero.
Right, but if a lot of people with me on this, I've seen this before. They feel the
I
same
ain't
way.
gonna lie.
They
I
feel the
ain't gonna lie.
same
When
way.
it first happened, I did think that.
See?
I made up something in my head. You know what I'm saying? But
I've heard that, but I always said, what was the guarantee that he was gonna walk away because you killed his pops? What was the guarantee that he was gonna walk away from the game?
The stress level was already high, so they we're gonna add some more stress to it. That's how I feel.
yeah,
But-
see, that's when it gets tricky. When
Yeah.
stuff
Right,
like that. is
Because
being
the
said.
competitor that Mike is, it could have went the next way, and he said, you know what, I'm just gonna kill everybody, and this is what my dad wanted, and he wanted me to play ball, but he wanted him to play baseball. So I don't.
I mean,
that's
listen.
serious. Like I said, I didn't never put no much thought into it. I fell in love for the player he was. Everything else that happened off the court, I really wasn't a big fan of that.
Right. I mean, listen, man. I dove into it with us.
Right.
I didn't call my peoples in North Carolina. Hey, what's the word? How many? You know what I mean? Did you get any fingerprints? No, I didn't do that. I just was with y'all. This was fucked up, man. You know what I mean? And you hear the shit on the news and stuff like that. So you run with it sometime when you're a kid. I ran with it. What can I say? I was 21 at the time. It was,
It was news.
Yeah, it was news. It was barbershop talk, like we talking now. So Mike retired. So the Bulls are, without Mike, you know what I mean? But they still got Scottie. Kukos has arrived there. B.J. Armstrong, the crew is still there, except for Mike. Have a great season. What did you think about that season?
It was a beautiful season. It was a season that they fed off the '93 season.
Right.
I truly believe that they just fed off of that season, and everybody in the
Championship
league,
high?
Yeah, not just them, the league. Even though Mike wasn't there, they still had that fear of the Bulls because what was being done to them.
Right.
So they were still good. It wasn't like
they wasn't bums.
they were far from bums. So they were still able to run through the league at that time until New York.
Did they run through the league?
I think we won 55 wins
they
that
won 50.
year.
When I say run through the league, they wasn't the best team in the league, but without having Mike, they had over 50 wins.
No doubt. No doubt.
This is true. So I felt they was running through the league pretty good. Everybody expected them to drop off. Mike was gone. No one expected them to do as good as they did. Mike is gone. Scottie can't do it, and he did.
I didn't think that they were a championship team, but I still thought they were good
I didn't think there was a good chance.
Yeah, I didn't think we were a championship team either. I just knew we would be decent out there. You know what I mean? And if the front office would have got maybe some sort of trade, or maybe they would switch it up, maybe. But if they were going to keep the same crew, I didn't think we were going to win, because Mike was always that X factor to me. You know what I mean?
Mike was gone. They added Kukoc, so they thought he was the savior. Let's go back to that. Because that's what you thought, Chris. You was right there saying, "Oh, we got Kukoc. This nigga's crazy nice."
And he was.
I never said we was gonna win the championship with that.
I didn't say you said that.
But he was nice though, and he proved it against the Knicks. He proved it against y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he proved it.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Even in that playoff series, he came to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Watch your feet, bro. He
played himself.
He came to play and get busy. You know what I mean? And game 3, he hit the winning shot. You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah.
Let's talk about that part too, right? Real quick.
Scottie.
Yeah, what do y'all think about that? How would y'all feel if a
No,
guy...
he wasn't a team player.
No,
man. He wasn't a team
wait.
player.
I hated him. I hated him at that time. I'm not even gonna lie. When he ain't come in the game, I hate him, because at first I thought he was injured, and when they said he refused to come in the game, I lost so much respect for him. But then, hearing what happened, I kind of understand.
Definitely.
I understand, because from a ball player standpoint, you was taking him out to play. Regardless if he wasn't going to take the last shot or not, he was out to play. He wasn't an option. And I felt in a way that was disrespectful.
I think you. I
wasn't gonna quit. You ain't gonna say that.
No, you wouldn't have quit.
No.
But
okay.
if your teammate would have quit on you, it wouldn't have been so cool, regardless if he got the last shot or not. If your teammate quit on you, you would have spazzed.
I would have spazzed out. We'd have probably fought.
Yeah,
definitely. 100%. There's no doubt about it in my mind. We was gonna fight. That wasn't even an option.
Yo, Krabs, you think just because you 6'8", like you could beat everybody?
No.
Like, what's up with you?
Far from that. I said we was gonna fight. I didn't say I was gonna win.
What makes you this wild dude? Like, what makes you? What is this with you? I think it's because you taller than everybody.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I'm only like that on the court. Only like that on the court.
No, you're not.
Yo.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Only on the court. Otherwise, when I'm not on the court, I'm not like how I am when I'm on the court.
Well, that proves my point then, because you're taller than everybody on the court, so you're still doing it. So, thank you.
Yeah. Wait, what would you think, man, about when Scottie did that, man? Didn't come back out, man. What'd you think?
That was. It was a sucker move, but just like he said, yo, if I had to do it over, I'd probably do the same thing. Yo, you can't chump me off if I help get you these rings. Yeah. No, it was a right play, as we saw at the end of it. Yes. Kukoc did win. But at least give me the option to say, hey, yeah, I do think that's the right play. Don't just say, yo, take the ball out and give it to the new guy, because he's going to make the shot. Like, how'd you feel?
Yo, man, that is typical. For real. That is typical craziness y'all talking right now. What are you talking about, man?
Yo, Chris.
Listen, man.
Listen, Chris.
Yo, what are y'all talking
he
about?
He wouldn't be over there.
Chris, we're not talking about the outcome after. We're talking about everything before the shot. Forget the shot after. What happened right then and there?
Listen, man.
I'm mad as hell he didn't come in the game. We'd have fought. But I understand the situation. Even me on the team, I'd have probably said something on me. I'm crazy. How you going to have taken out the ball? That's a threat. He's a threat. Mm-hmm. You just took a threat away, and a real threat. Not like, hey, he could possibly hit a shot. A real threat. I'm out the game. So if you don't want me in the game, I understood him. I sit out there. I'm not helping you sitting on the side. I'm not helping the team passing the ball in.
Why?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, of course you are. Why wouldn't you? You know, make turnovers.
Somebody could throw a bad pass.
Thank you.
I don't want to take the ball out.
Thank you.
I throw it
That's
away.
the hot rock.
I don't want to take the ball out because I want to shoot it.
See that? Exactly. So you don't take the ball out? Me. I had to be like, yo, you gotta get there. You gotta do. Dudes gotta be where they supposed to be at. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. That was terrible. Scottie is a legend, yes, hands down, Chris. A legend. But that was terrible, dog. You don't quit on your team.
You don't.
If he missed the shot, then
you
you go in and you beef. Then you go in and you beef and you have then you go ham and like, what the hell? And everybody's on your side. Yeah, Scottie should have got the ball. But until then, when in doubt, like, you know what? coach got a nice play up. All right, Tony Kukoc does have a 6'6" guy on him, and Tony Kukoc is 6'10", 6'11". You know what? Let's see if this works. And come on, man. Like,
listen.
How about this? At some point, trust your coach. How about that? Trust your coach to call the right play and say, listen, Scottie, I know who you are. I know. But look, he got a little guy on him. He could shoot over him all game.
And for Scottie, I don't think it was just the fact that he was getting the last shot. And I'm talking from me as a ball player, and I'm the man, I'm taking the ball out. I'm out of the play.
You know what that was? That was Jerry Krause's guy. And he knew that from the 92 Dream Team, from the Olympics. He knew that was Jerry Krause's guy, and he was tight about that. And he didn't care about it. It wasn't about the team. It was about, I'm going to take the last shot. It wasn't about the win. Just long as, you know what I'm saying? I take the last shot. That's all that matters. All right, cool. That's all
Chris, if that was you being politically correct right now, and I don't expect you to do that on this show, because you're the first dude to be like, yo, believe that bitch ass coach.
Yo, did I say? Whoa! Did I say Scottie have no right to be mad? No, I'm just saying don't quit on your team.
No, we all agree.
I'm saying get in the game. That's all I'm saying. You cannot quit on your team. Game on the line. You gotta have the defense thinking like, oh shit, Sky's taking the ball. Like, what's going on? Like, what are they doing? Like, are they? Have them confused.
How confused are you? Let's be honest. How confused are you? There's one person that we really have to worry about now. We're gonna worry about these other little shooters that we have on the side, but the main guy we have to worry about is Kukoc now. Just one, as opposed to having.
So why
two.
they ain't double teaming then?
What do you mean why they didn't double team?
Why they ain't double team?
Ask them why they didn't double team.
I'm asking.
Listen, Chris, you're going on everything else after. We're talking about what leads up to that situation. We're not talking about the result after.
Listen,
because
man.
if listen, check this out. If Tony Kukoc would have missed that shot.
Listen, man.
The whole scenario would be different.
Right.
Oh, Scottie should have never been taken out. I understand why Scottie didn't want to go in the game.
No, I don't understand that. I still don't understand. The scenario
would have been totally different because he was taking the ball out.
I understand.
And Tony Kukoc would have missed that shot. Everybody should have said Scottie should have
had the ball. Yes, he should have. He definitely should have. I'm not saying he's wrong for not doing that, Krav. You don't understand. At some point, you gotta humble yourself and say, you know what? I'm not gonna be a dick because I want to take the last shot. Come on, man.
Well, I do like the fact that Bill Cartwright stepped up, and Scottie stepped up too. He went and apologized to the team. He tried to make it right. He did the right thing.
Listen, man.
And then guess what? They still won the game.
I love Scottie Pippen as a basketball player, man. But even afterwards, he said, I wouldn't did anything different.
And you got to stand by it. And you got to respect him for that. Man, he's not going to change up because times and how people may be viewing him now.
Man, you was wrong. You should have did it differently.
He admitted it.
Even Isaiah Thomas. Even Isaiah Thomas afterwards said, hindsight, I should have shook their hands. I should have. Even he admitted I was wrong for that. I should have shook their hands. But when Boston did it to us, he made his excuse for it. I get it. I understand. And I'm not saying Scottie doesn't have a right to be mad or beef. Let me be clear. I'm not saying he doesn't have a right. All I'm saying is you do it politically correct. You get on the court. You make the right pass. And it was the right pass. He was going to his left. He came around, and it was right on point. Bang.
You're still going with everything after. We're not even talking about that.
All right, man. Anyway, Scottie should have been in the game. That was some sucker shit. I'm sorry. Yes. And I feel that way.
Scottie, I'm pissed you didn't go in the game, but I understand the situation now.
Hey, man.
kid.
I don't understand that. You know what I mean? You wanted to be Mike. I get it. I understand. That's what you really wanted to be. And homeboy was Jerry Krause's guy. I get it. That's the real deal. Nobody wants to say that. They want to say it on TV, but it's cool. I'm going to say it. You heard it here first on Choppin It Up Sports. But anyway.
That's another one of
let's go to
360 conspiracy theory.
Yeah, exactly. Prison 360 conspiracy. Yeah, all right. But anyway, all right, let's go. So Game 7 gets here. And all I'm going to say is, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing. I'll let Mike, you can take this. You can take what happened in Game 7.
I'm good.
You don't want to talk about it?
I don't really care.
You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it?
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was terrible. Hubert Davis, a rookie, if I'm not mistaken, got a veteran's call he shouldn't have got. It was a terrible call. Got tapped on the fingers.
Nigga's a three-point assassin.
I'll let you deal with this guy on that one.
You gotta deal with
3-point assassin. He was assassin? Assassin, Mike. Assassin. Dale Curry's assassin. Steph Curry's assassin. back then he was not assassin. He was a good 3-point shooter.
He was a deadly 3-point shooter.
Deadly?
He was a deadly 3-point shooter.
Holy cow, man.
Okay, so all right, he ain't a deadly 3-point
Holy
shooter.
cow,
but
man.
He wasn't a deadly 3-point shooter.
Where's Hubert Davis known
He was
for?
a good 3-point shooter.
What was he known
Not
for? What was he
deadly.
known for?
Huh?
What was he known for? Exactly, Mike. Good call, Mike. What was he known for?
And he was
I know him from shooting threes.
3-point shooting.
Right. Did that mean he was
Nothing else.
deadly though?
He was deadly, Chris. You can't leave him open. You know who's deadly? You know who's terrible and who's deadly?
He was deadly.
What's this dude? Who's the dude that used to play for the Knicks that didn't do nothing but shoot threes? What's his name, man?
Who?
Like a kid. What's his name? He always did the belt. He was one of the dudes doing the belt first. What's his name, man?
I
He
don't
was
know,
like
man.
6'8". He was about 6'8". This is recent though. This is like in the last 7 years. This guy.
Hubert Davis
when,
was a deadly 3-point
when,
shooter.
When
Deadly.
all right, well, I don't remember his name, but yeah, Hubert Davis was okay.
Chris is not gonna give him his props because
He
took
not.
his balls out.
Because he's a Knick. That's why because he hated Knick.
Yeah,
that's why
that's
he
it.
Yeah, you're right.
But he was a
Yeah,
deadly
that's it.
shooter.
Deadly.
But he was like a what,
Deadly.
40-some% 3-point shooter.
He might have been career-wise. He might. I'm not gonna take it.
He
might.
was. You know the numbers.
He was
Because
deadly.
you're a numbers guy.
He was
You're a
deadly.
numbers guy.
Hubert Davis was
Your
deadly.
props for numbers
He
with
was
him,
deadly.
Chris.
He was deadly. He was deadly. Yeah, whatever, man.
No doubt.
But they left that out the show for a reason.
Yeah,
It wasn't
right.
you know
important.
why? It was terrible.
Right, that's why we give
It
it
was
2
terrible.
seconds.
That's why he left it out. If it was,
It
if it was
wasn't-
really relevant, they'd have left it in there. It was terrible.
It wasn't
Right,
relevant.
so it wasn't relevant.
It wasn't relevant.
Terrible. That's why I said
It wasn't relevant.
terrible. Like we
so-
don't want to show that. People really get mad then. Anyway, man. All right.
I did like
Okay.
to go to something else.
No,
I was
yeah,
just saying, I did like when they showed Mike transparency, like when he was crying. He let it all out after that game, after the championship game. He let it all the way out, and he cried, man. And you know how they say real men don't cry and all that stuff. Yeah, I didn't know he balled like that. And it's even harder when you have the I'm looking at the cameraman and they taking pictures of him rolling around on the floor.
That was fucked up to me,
Like
man.
they ain't give him
That
no
was
time
fucked
to
up,
himself.
man.
Like, yeah,
For real,
I
man.
didn't like
That's
that
cold,
either.
man.
Yeah, that's
myself.
paparazzi motherfuckers. But hey, take pictures
Yeah.
take pictures of us anytime you like, okay?
Right, but he bad picture. Bad
Take
picture.
us.
But it was messed up. But I
Yeah.
did like, the fact that he let it all out. Father's Day, win the
Yeah, it was
game and all that
crazy.
stuff. That was
Yeah, that was
it.
amazing. We gonna get to that.
And another time that he when they went to break,
At the
and
end of season
they
7.
said end of season, they like go to break.
Yeah.
And how much passion he had for the game, man.
Yeah, because
Can't argue, Mike.
Yeah, man, and it's like people take it as like it's a fun game. It is a fun game, but he wanted to win and have fun. He wanted to be a winner.
And
you know what I mean?
That's what people tried to make his downfall.
Listen, man.
He wanted to win at all costs, and he wanted everyone at that level. He didn't want to be, it's just me. No,
Right.
we all at
Right.
this level. So I'm
And-
gonna push y'all all.
And he doesn't
said it all.
and he doesn't understand why they don't understand. Like, yo, this is what it's gonna take for us to win. So that's why he was so frustrated. Cause he's like, yo, y'all don't. Why ain't y'all getting this? Like, I want us all to win. I don't want just me to win. I can't win by myself. I tried that. I was
the
getting
most
37 a game. It didn't work.
The most important thing he said was, I didn't ask none of them to do nothing that I didn't do.
Facts.
That's right.
For
That's
that.
right. Big facts.
Nothing
Big
I
facts.
asked you to do, I didn't do.
Facts.
And I love the
Big
fact that they
facts.
showed him in the practice running. Who was leading in the sprints, in the suicide.
Yo, he was killing them. He was killing them.
You know what I mean? So it's
I think
not,
it was-
I'm just
think
pushing
Dennis,
you.
I think it was
I'm
Dennis,
leading
Dennis
you.
Rodman was.
No, he wasn't.
I'm
It was
just
Mike.
No,
I'm just fucking with Crab.
It was Mike.
Nah, I'm just messing with
Right.
Crab.
I was watching. I was like, yo, he was damn near jogging on them. You know what I'm saying? He
Leading
was in
by
the most
example.
shape.
Yeah,
You
I
know
get
what I
it.
mean? So I felt his passion at that point. He was so frustrated at the end. He wanted to break down and try to hold it. He was like, well, if you don't want to work that hard, then don't do it. Like,
Right. I
but
get it.
Mike, it already did it. Happened. You already pushed them. They got to their greatness. Whoever broke. But not a lot of people broke. I mean, it was a hard time for y'all, but y'all understood what was going on and what Mike was doing it for. It wasn't like nobody that I can recall said that Mike was a bad guy off the court.
Right.
He said, yo, I said I was a tyrant. Try winning first before you try to call me a tyrant.
Exactly.
I'm a winner. Why don't you win?
And they say you didn't win anything before. Yo, listen, man. If any winner, I don't give at what level of sports, it doesn't matter whether he's a coach, whether he's a player, it doesn't matter. Every winner at that level, you're gonna say is a tyrant. You're gonna say it's a work hard. You're gonna say it's a gym rat. You're gonna say he's a machine. All he does is just eat shit, breathe his sport. Of course, that's how they winners are breeded.
Right.
That's how they go. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man. Shaquille O'Neal is only one Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal has to be probably the most liked winner. You know what I mean? Like really liked. Like him and LeBron got to be the most liked guys as far as winners. But you know what I mean? Like Mike, Magic, Larry Bird, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, anybody, Jerry Rice, anybody. It doesn't matter what sport it's been.
You have to be viewed a little bit as a dick.
Yeah, Barry Bonds. People don't
Because
understand.
most people don't understand that greatness and that strive to get where you
Yeah.
at. So most people are like, oh, he's a dickhead. No, you don't understand his passion and his will to win and his drive.
Listen, you know how many people call this guy Mike a dick? Our friend Mike, our co-host, call him a dick all the time.
They didn't call me a dick.
You
They
don't
call me
know,
an
Mike.
asshole.
They call him an
I do know.
asshole.
They call me an asshole.
They-
Niggas not even up on that.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah.
man. Listen, man, it's dick.
That's
Man,
like
your
a quicker
boy's-
term. Yo, you a
Hey,
dick.
listen, man. They came to me and said, yo, so what's your boy, man? He's a dick. They said, just say that, man. I was like, well, you don't even know him. You know what I mean? But they didn't know you. You know what I mean? He was quiet.
I was a tyrant. I was a winner.
Exactly. That's how it be. You know what I mean?
You gotta work hard, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Stick your
I
chest
can
out,
tie
man.
my tie. I know how to tie my tie.
Nigga said, I know how to tie my tie.
I know how to put on that clip on too.
So
man.
so look,
It's
so
not-
wait, so I gotta make this point real quick, right? Go back and rewind a little bit. So right, after the Knicks beat the Bulls, right? We was in the barbershop when this happened, right? We was at Knockout's barbershop, right? On American Linden, right? So I'm a big Bulls fan, right? So Mike and his crew, they in there cheering him out,
Nigga
you
said
know.
Mike and his crew.
You know what I'm saying? His cronies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Dude and everybody, they in there jumping up and down. Yeah.
True New Yorkers.
They in there wilding. They in there wilding, right? So as they wilding, right? I had my Willie Beeman juice on. They ain't see me. They ain't hear me. They ain't even gonna smell me. I slid out the door. I opened the door real slow and closed it slow.
He backed out.
Backed out of
He
there.
backed
Pew!
out.
Jetted home.
He
I ain't
backed,
want.
right.
I ain't want to
You
see
want to
that
be a
shit.
part of that celebration?
Yeah, with no smoke.
That got nothing to do with
Okay.
me. So I jetted home, right? I went home. I was like, damn, man. Had to have a drink. So Mike calling me, right? Yo, where you at? Click. yo, where you at, son? Click. Ain't want to hear that shit.
Nigga, dish it out but can't take it, crap. That's crazy, man.
Deuces, man. I wasn't at full strength. You didn't beat me with Mike. I still hurt, though. I was out, though. But funny story about that is, right? Mike got us fired a week later from knockouts. That's facts. Shout out to Bonnie for firing us because of Mike. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It turned out to be the best thing about that.
Yo, he said, yo, y'all gotta stay. Y'all can leave now.
Right.
Yo, I'm trying to be, let's get a 2-week notice. We got you, son. Give you time to get some more people in here. Nah, y'all can go ahead now and get out of here. like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was one of those again?
Yeah.
What did I do?
We gotta call Tim. We gotta call Tim and see what Tim was saying when that happened. But I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
Shout
that's-
out to Tim Dog, man.
Shout out to Tim Dog.
Gotta get him over here.
Man, hell yeah. He definitely got stories about the Bulls, Knicks and Bulls. Me and Tim was tag teaming him, killing him all day long with that. One thing about that 94 season, right, that was like unbelievably left out was when the Knicks got to the finals against the Rockets, right? How come they didn't play the OJ scene?
No, hold on. What do the Rockets, New York, and OJ have to do with the Bulls?
I don't know. Because I don't know.
What do they have to do anything with the Last Dance?
Because the Bulls, it was the first time in 3 years, and I guess in 40, whatever it was, that the Bulls were not in the finals. It's historical, number one. Number two, OJ come on, man. Come on, bro. That stopped the finals. That stopped TV. If this was the internet back then and
But
this
that
would
had
have broke
nothing
the
to do with
internet.
the Last Dance.
How
How would they have
about
squeezed
the-
that in there?
Well, how about
They could have said while Mike was playing, or Mike was retired, this would happen here. Could have fast forwarded, you know what I mean?
Hit him like
And
so.
then-
Get
Well,
back
how
to
about
life.
they talk about it on the Knicks' Last Chance documentary?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How about that?
Yo, come on, Mike, stop giving.
Let's go for the Last
Mike, stop
Chance
giving away
documentary.
what's name, man. You giving away free material, man. Our Knicks gonna have it.
Yo,
The last
man, we
chance
can't
now.
move.
Yeah, the Knicks ain't putting up their last chance, their last and
The
only
Last
chance.
documentary. Yo, let us open up. For that documentary, man. We might get it popping.
Mike plays baseball. What y'all think about him playing baseball?
Trash, trickety trash.
I was a fan of Mike, so
Yeah,
whatever
man.
he did, I supported him.
Me too.
Even though he wasn't good in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie.
Right, but then he went up to 200, drove in 50 runs. That is good for AAA, I think it was.
Yeah.
But it was. Listen, this is my thing. Was I said I don't know if it's gonna work. I said, but if he's using his father's death as a motivation, I said, oh, he's gonna get it.
I don't think it was just his father's motivation. I think it was just him. Like you heard them saying, Mike was getting better. He worked. Like it wasn't like all this coming here just because.
No. What I'm saying, you see how he had different motivations. You know what I'm saying? How they said the dude came in and he said a good game and homeboy didn't say nothing. Really, Mike said, he said, I'm gonna cook him tomorrow. But you know what I mean? Like I said if he was using his father's death as motivation, it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But before it happened, he came back to the game.
It wasn't gonna happen, Chris.
Listen,
It was over.
Mike,
that wasn't his sport. It's
Mike.
not his sport. I was rooting for him too. I wanted him to play baseball.
I'm shocked. I'm
It
shocked.
wasn't his
I'm
shit.
shocked as a guy I look up to in business. I call you a lot about business and stuff. I'm shocked as a businessman you didn't say he was gonna make it because I'm sure as hell Michael Jordan would have made the team because guess what? That would have been must-see TV.
Oh, definitely.
Must-see
But
TV.
I only think he would have made it if he was good enough. I don't think they'd have put him up there to just stink.
Right, he had to be good.
Yeah,
he
had to
wasn't
be
good enough.
Yeah.
All you had to do is be decent.
Well,
All you had to do is be decent.
He wasn't
Well,
that.
if he was decent, then all right, because there's decent people in the major
If he was
leagues.
decent, he would have been. Oh, let's get him.
Yeah.
Bring more people
If he
to
was
the game.
decent,
But
yeah.
he was gonna
Well,
lose.
time out, man. You think I'm gonna take you two guys' word? I'm gonna take his manager who managed him and said, no, it's not if, it was when he was gonna make it. So you think I'm listening to you two guys?
Right, when? But he had to
but
keep
when?
working. Right, he had to
Manager-
keep working. If he
manager
had continued
Mo
working to go up, he may have built himself up to get to that level. But at that point,
A two-time World Series manager said that Michael Jordan was on his way to making it.
On
It was
his
going to
way.
happen. He's saying it wasn't if, it was when.
Can I ask
Chris,
you this?
so-
Chris?
there's
If
a lot
he's
of
saying
things that
this-
could have happened. Different sport. He could have got injured.
Can I
There's a
just
whole
ask-
lot of stuff, Chris. Like
shit.
it's on his way.
Come on, man.
I just want to ask one thing.
Here we go. What?
If it was anybody else, how many chances would they have gotten?
None.
Okay,
Mhm.
then. So we're just gonna wait till 5 years? That's when he was gonna do it? I don't think so, man. I'm glad he came back to ball, made it exciting when he was back. I still didn't, I didn't want him back because I didn't want to deal with that. But it was a great thing that he came back because he brought it back.
That's messed up, man. All right, so before Mike comes, before he goes to the majors, he gets into he comes back, and it was.
Wait. Before he got to the majors, he come back?
That's right. He was
Before
going.
he made it to the
Before he
majors.
made it to the majors, he got.
Oh, you
came
talking
back.
about? You see why you just threw me all over? Before he got to the majors, he was never going.
He was going to make the
He
majors
was
stop.
going nowhere.
This is why the show is long. See, Mike, you complaining, but this is why, cause I'm just saying. That's just my thoughts. That's all. But I'm going by by what the manager said too, though.
Prizzo's 360 conspiracy theory.
Theories.
Yo, listen, man.
That's
Listen.
great. I love that.
Yeah.
Coin that.
Yeah, claim that. Anyway, I'm going with his
Chris
manager
O's
said.
conspiracy.
Anyway, it was gonna happen. But yeah, so instead of that, he comes back, right? He's back. Two words. I'm back, and it's on and popping from there, right?
But he really wasn't back.
He really wasn't back, but he
80%.
But he did show flashes.
Yes.
He did show flashes.
Nice.
He had the double nickel in the garden, right?
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Very. I hated it.
Was
Yeah.
that the fifth game back? Fourth
Yeah.
game?
I hated it.
Yeah, I bet you did hate it. You know what I'm saying?
You was right there. You mean you bet? You know I did.
I know you did.
Talk about. I bet you
Shout
did.
out to Mr. Mac. He said the Bulls were gonna lose. I took his money too. You know what I mean? Kicked
My man,
$20.
Mr.
Look,
Mac.
shout out to Mac, the whole Mac family.
Whole Mac family.
Yeah.
No doubt. Macadocious.
Exactly. After that, the playoffs come, right? And man, Horace Grant's not there. Horace Grant's on Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? Here we go in the second round. We playing Orlando Magic. You know what I mean? I was rooting for my guys, but I was like, damn, man, Horace, that's my guy. It's kind of, it got a soft spot. You know what I mean? He was there before he won rings, and he was there, after, so I'm watching this going down, and, I feel it's like, it was like almost like, yo, we had them. We had them in that series. And that turnover, it just kind of like everything unfolded after that.
Yeah.
After Nick Anderson still, everything unfolded and just kind of, went south. And, I was tight that Horace Grant was up there being hosted out the arena. I really didn't like that. I was tight.
I was tight.
Oh no, I was tight.
I wasn't tight.
They
I
hold-
was
they-
happy
I
for
didn't
him.
expect him to.
They
to
put
do
him up like they
anything
won a
anyway.
chip.
No, because what you
They
expect?
beat Michael
man?
Jordan,
They beat
Chris,
Michael
like, come
Jordan.
on.
Like, what did you expect? Like, everybody who played with Mike and after them series, if they had a good success against him, was celebrating like because they felt they did something against the greatest.
And you see what happened, Karma? See what
Of
Karma
course,
happened?
But
they got
all
swept.
But all of them knew that was gonna happen. Every last one.
Hold
of
on,
them
let
in the
me
moment.
wait. I don't have my all right, so let's disclaimer. When we do this show, we don't. It's like we write in the barbershop, right? So nobody has stats in front of them. We do our research when it comes down to it, but really this is because we sports guys too. It's off the top of our heads when we give out stats and whatever information we get out. Because like if you're in the barbershop, you're gonna say, "Yo, homeboy had 18-8." How you know? Google it. So we'll do stuff like that. Just to let y'all know that we are in the shot. So my question was, when did Shaq leave? Was Shaq going there next year, or was he still there?
He was still there.
He was still there.
He was still. When Shaq left?
90s after 96 season.
Yeah.
He signed the Lakers in 97.
So that was what? That was 90. That was 93, 94.
No, that was 90.
Right.
That was the one where Horace Grant was there.
Yeah. What
Nah,
year
that was
it?
94, 95 season.
Where in Orlando? He was in Orlando that season.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
He was in Orlando 90 what?
94, 95.
And then 95, 96 was when did Shaq leave? 96, 97 or 95, 96?
Nah, Shaq left
96,
96, 97.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
they
No. Shaq left 96.
Google it.
He left after
about
95,
to.
95, 96 season. Shaq left.
That's what you looking at? Or you saying?
No, he just going off the top of his head.
On the top of my head.
Oh, yeah,
Because
freestyle.
I remember the 90,
Freestyle.
the 96, 97 season was Mike's first year. Oh no, matter of fact, no, I'm lying. Shaq left after
But what-
96. No,
what-
you're
go
right,
ahead, what-
Crab.
you
You're
looking
right.
at
No, you're right. Shaq left after the 96, 97 season. Because 97, 98 season, he was with the Lakers. And after him and Kobe were against, and had that great game.
But what was your question, Mike?
No, I was because when they lost to Jordan and them, when they lost to the Bulls the next year, I was like, because they didn't show it. They didn't show anything on the last day. They didn't show any of like the highlights, and they just fast forwarded through and said, they lost.
Right.
So I was trying to say, did they lose because Shaq was gone? I wasn't sure.
Oh no, Shaq
Back
was
in
there.
'96, I was working on consolidation. So yeah.
Nah, the Shaq
Yeah,
was
Chris.
there,
Yeah.
and we swept him.
Okay.
We swept them in the conference finals,
Good.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it
right?
says right here. It says right here. Shaq left in '96.
Yeah, after 96, 97 season, right?
Yeah. No, after the 95, 96 season, he left to go to be Lakers in 97.
Couldn't have left 95, 96 season.
He left after the 96.
It say '96, Chris.
Wait, that's when he
After
left?
96
Oh, 90.
season, yeah. So he
Okay.
left for 96. 97 was his first year.
Come on with your stats.
He
man.
left
Come on.
95, 96. He left, Chris.
All right, so what was
That was
it?
his last. 95, 96 was his last year.
Okay, so what's the question you wanted me?
He wanted to know if was Shaq dead
Was
when Mike.
Shaq there when the Bulls beat them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see now. I see it.
Yeah.
You couldn't answer. I just go to Google then.
I knew Shaq was there because they got swept. I just didn't know exactly what year we were saying.
Oh, my fault, man. I'm not trying to call you out, Chris.
I can't do that, man, with the Bulls. I'm pretty much good with them. I pretty much.
You close,
You
man.
caught me.
You
You
close.
caught me.
He close.
You
He
caught me.
close.
You
He
caught me.
close.
You caught me with the last episode with the about the movie.
96.
Got about the movie. You
Yeah.
caught me with that. That was a good one there. You got me with that.
I'm the movie guy.
So before the 95, 96 season start, man, Mike was shooting what's the name? Shooting the movie Space Jam, and he had all the plays in there, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one play I
sizing
didn't,
them up.
yeah, the one play I didn't realize was there was Dennis Rodman.
Yo, I
did
saw
not,
that.
I did not realize Dennis Rodman was there,
Right there, kid.
and he signed in that off season, I think,
Yeah.
right after that or during that
Yeah.
time. But I was like, yo, that is ill right
Yeah,
there.
he had everybody there.
Right, but I didn't realize. I know he had all the young players there and he sized them up, but I didn't realize Dennis Rodman was there.
Young Javon
Right.
Howard there.
Yeah, definitely.
Jawad
Right
Howard,
up.
John with
Penny,
Crispy Line, Jay Howard.
Yeah.
Right up. Chris Mills was there. Remember Chris
Yeah.
Mills?
Oh, Chris Mills, yeah.
Tough.
Chris Mills is there.
Yeah. But all right, so-
Hey, when they played against Charlotte, man, R.I.P. Bobby Fields, kid, he was in the game.
Bobby Fields is there.
Getting torched, but
Yeah, definitely getting torched.
But shout out to him, man. That was a sad death. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely was.
But move on.
All right, so it come the what's name, the finals against the SUPERSONICS. You know what I mean? We kind of run through the season, obviously, because we went historical 72-10 season.
That was crazy.
And so
that was crazy.
Here we go. You know, we in the finals. We ran through the playoffs. Here we in the finals, right? And you know, we're up 3-0, and you know, Gary Payton says that, you know, coach, fuck that. I want to switch, and you know, we gonna. He's old. Am I bang him? We gonna do this. We gonna do that. He said, you know, he tied him out, and you know,
different and beat him down a little bit.
The glove. I had no problem with the glove.
I don't know what to say. Like so. To me, after that, the Bulls we was up 3-0, and you know, most teams when you up 3-0, a lot of times you let your guard down, and you know, you get caught out there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. You know what I mean? Like you thought you was gonna come in. Yeah.
Yo, who am I? Who am I?
Who is that?
Who that?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
I had no problems with.
Oh
that.
yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Yo, like I was
He
like,
was all like, y'all pushing him around, tired him out.
I'm like, yo, he's missing the shots.
Yeah.
You wasn't blocking the shots. You did
When he
rip
was
him
off,
once.
yeah. No,
but
he ripped
you
like 3
wasn't.
times.
You wasn't blocking the shots. You know
He
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
blocked. Yeah, like you didn't shut him down. Mike had
Yeah.
an off night, and like he said, he had a lot on his mind.
And let's be clear, you are Gary Payton. We not taking nothing from you. You
glove,
are
baby.
the glove. You are
Shout
one
out
of the greatest defenders, if not the greatest ball-on-ball defender that we ever seen. Real
Point guard
talk.
defender.
But going against Mike, you was just too short. That's
Yeah,
all.
he was
Had
too
you been 3-4 inches taller, hey, maybe we'd be talking. But at that time, no. You know what I mean? And you're great, Hall of Fame. But nah, bro.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I love how Mike was doing that. He was just like laughing like.
Yeah.
I love his competitive spirit,
Yeah.
man. It reminds me of that asshole in me. You know, it just reminds me that I could have been one of the greatest, because I'm a great asshole. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I've done, I could have been one of the
You
greats.
are an asshole. You are an asshole. I don't know about great, but you are an asshole.
Big time, B.
Yeah, it is.
Big time.
So anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I said could have been one of the greats at whatever it is I did, because I am a great barber. You know what I'm saying? So don't, what are you talking about?
That you are.
It's proven. Chris, am I a great barber?
Absolutely.
You had a lot of
Chris,
practice.
am I a great barber? Crafton, am I a great
You
barber?
are a great barber. Well, first of
All
all,
right.
hold
So
on.
don't
For
tell
you
me
to
I
get
couldn't be great.
you are a great barber. But for you to get great, you had to have a
All
lot
right.
of practice.
All right.
Okay.
And
And shout out to me for giving you that practice.
I gotta get
okay?
I gotta get control of the
Just
show.
gotta let 'em know.
Gotta get control of the show. All right, come on. We up 3-0. Bulls lose the next 2 games because Gary Payton bothered Mike. He tired him out.
Then
He tired him out. He banged him with the elbow. Anyway, Father's Day come, you know what I mean? And I had no doubt that it was over.
On Father's Day, yeah.
I had no doubt. When the game came, I had no doubt. Oh, Mike gonna do this for his dad. I had no doubt.
I ain't gonna say I was kind of skeptical.
Oh,
I ain't
no,
gonna lie. I was
no,
kind of skeptical
no.
because I didn't know what type of emotions was gonna
Nah.
go through him on that day for his father. So
Nah,
I wasn't.
I had-
didn't know how it could have been. He could have been an emotional wreck and just could have been off just thinking about his dad so much.
He was an emotional wreck after the game, as you saw.
Yeah,
he was an emotional
He
wreck.
was.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like Mike
sure
mentioned
was.
earlier, he was crying on the ground and it was.
He let it all out.
Right. You know what I mean? But it was no doubt in my mind. No doubt. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're 4 championships in after that. You know what I mean? Mike's 4th final MVP on top of that. And, you know, it was a great 2 episodes, man. I enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it. I felt like I was bring me back to those days. And like I said, those were good times, man. The barbershop days were amazing. And we were in there watching these games, and it was great. I'm going to be honest with you, you know what I mean? So,
Mike Tyson.
it's Mike Tyson. So, people are actually signing up, or are they trying to really fight Mike Tyson? Is this true? I'm hearing, or are these just rumors, or this, like, what's going on here?
It's true because it's for charity. And,
Okay.
And I believe they don't think he can hit the way he used to. You know?
But what would it be, like 3 rounds or something? Like, I don't know, exhibition?
2 rounds. I think it's 2 rounds.
2 rounds, headgear, protective gear on. I still don't want to be in the ring with him.
Oh, nah, they got the bare knuckle joint.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
bare
not when
knuckle too.
wait, whoa. With Mike?
It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of them. So they got the bare knuckle one, and they got the one with the headgear and everything.
Let me understand something. Somebody's gonna get in the ring with Mike bare knuckle?
No.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's what they saying.
No.
That's what your godfather's saying, God.
No.
I'm with you. No,
it's not even.
Wait,
That's what they saying.
hold on. Let me understand. Who's getting in the ring when we talking about people like retired his age, or he not trying to get in the ring with like
younger cats? But they not. Everybody's not boxers though. They're like somebody you never heard of from somewhere else. Some other dude. I saw this other cat, and he was trying to do like 4 rounds or like 2 rounds, something like that. Let me look this up, man.
check these people, man. See if they got a mental issue.
Yeah, while you look that up, let's get back to that. I mean, we're gonna move on, but I'm not with that.
Wait, Holyfield. I saw Holyfield training too.
I
ain't fighting Holyfield either.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just saying, the older cats trying to come back. They coming back.
Hey, man.
Everybody want to do the George Foreman?
Hey, man, listen.
And he said, I'm back.
George Foreman was 40 though, right?
38 or something.
Yeah, he wasn't 53.
Who was 50 and came back?
Bernard Hopkins.
He was 40. Wasn't George Foreman 50 and he came back or something
38.
like that?
He was 38.
38.
That
And
was
then won the belt at 40, right?
Yeah.
After that.
I think he was 38.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm not.
I seen Mike.
I want to watch it. Though. It's good entertainment.
Definitely gonna watch it.
Definitely.
Maybe. I think it's more hype than anything.
Maybe. You heard this guy?
It's more hype than anything.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Because remember when he fought, the dude. I never really liked him. The dude with the dreads, with the locks from Lennox Lewis. That was a weak fight, man. It was terrible.
It was past Mike's time.
Yeah.
I know. That's what. Well, what is it now?
But
he's fighting dudes past their time too, though.
But I don't look at it as a fight.
It's younger dudes.
But I don't look at it as a fight like that type of a serious type of fight where I'm thinking that you're gonna get something over Mike. You beat Mike. All right, you go in the ring and beat Mike now. What does that mean? If you happen to beat Mike now, what does that mean?
If I beat
Shit,
Mike,
let me do it.
I ready to say, yo.
They're gonna be like, you beat an old Mike. You ain't beat Mike in his prime.
Yo, man. Yo, let me tell you something, bro.
That?
I beat Mike Tyson. Chrizzo beats Mike Tyson. Oh, I'm ill.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
You got in the ring, God bless the dead, Muhammad Ali before he died, and you fought him. You beat him. He's old. You still like, I beat Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, because I'm not a boxer.
Right.
So a regular guy comes in.
His hands are licensed.
Word up. I come in with Mike Tyson ass. Oh.
First of all,
1, 2, 1, 2.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
Yeah.
Right. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? But if
I know that.
I wouldn't even get in the ring.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Sorry. Anyway, I think that's crazy. But hey, listen, if it comes on, we'll watch it and we will talk about it. You know, we'll definitely give you our opinion on it. You know what I mean?
Who's getting in the ring with him?
That's what I want to know. Like, seriously, like all the talk and that Tyson Fury crap. Yeah, Tyson, you're in shape, but Tyson Fury. If Mike hits you,
Hey, look it up while we go to the next topic, man. Find out for me, bro.
Yeah. Are we gonna go and come back?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, we're going back to it, see if it's good. Zion Williamson's parents got gifts. They said they received gifts.
Everybody's parents got gifts.
What you
so
think?
what?
So what?
Yes, sir.
It could be from Santa Claus.
Some sort of manager, some shit like that. Some sort of, I forgot.
Could
what
be
he got.
anybody, man. Yo, dudes gave Kraft to try to Uber the money over there, man. Yo, I watched Blue Chips last night. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. Just so happened.
Got that tractor.
That traction, they gave Shaq that Lexus. He's like, yo, I didn't want this.
Listen.
Yeah, I think it's stupid now. Like, to me, like, NCAA wasn't worried about when they was racking up on the ratings, and every game was must see TV, and when the sneaker broke, we all was like, watch Sports Center afterwards.
Care about none of that, because they all know what's going on, and nothing is being done when it's happening. It's always after the player leaves. Y'all want to talk about it
because we got our money, so he's gone.
He's gone.
All right.
Had
Zion stayed for another year, they wouldn't have talked about it. They wouldn't have been talking about it right now. They'd be like, hey, Zion's still at school. Oh, we gonna
somebody mad. Yeah, somebody's mad. Somebody's mad.
So what?
This is what happens. This part of it. What you think? LeBron crashed the Hummer. Where you get the Hummer from?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Think his mother or his mom's really paid for that? Come on, man.
Okay, who up?
The Hummer that LeBron got back in the day.
Hummer for the
The
summer.
Hummer. But yeah, man, I don't think none of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't-
it's retarded to me. Like, why is that even news now?
Yeah,
Why are you even talking about that now? Like,
What is
why,
it gonna do to him now? Like you talking about it, what just to say, oh, he got this? Plenty of people got it.
Why wasn't this talked about last year? You know what I mean? They got them ratings. No, NCAA racks up. You know what I mean? Viewers, people must see. Stadiums are sold out everywhere he goes. Doesn't matter.
It's also the coronavirus. They just need talk now.
Yeah, on top of that. So that's messed up that NCAA did that. And they're going to try to make him say, you know, oh, your parents got some gifts. Trying to convince him to say that, but that's fucked up. But anyway. Dek Prescott did not sign his franchise tag contract. That's very
Would you
interesting. Huh?
Would you have?
I mean, was it 27 million?
27, I think.
Got some on your shirt. What was it, 27 million?
If I'm him, I think he getting too big for his britches, man. It's an old saying. You getting too big for your britches, homeboy.
Football is a dirty sport business-wise. You know what I mean? They always want you to go out and do this, but they don't want you to pay you like how you supposed. They want you to go out there and risk your life and go hard. And
Is Dak worth? Is he worth the money?
Yeah.
That he's trying to get?
Numbers.
Yes.
Numbers-wise.
Yes, he is.
He's worth.
Why is he?
Because
Wow.
his numbers.
What are his numbers like? What's his numbers?
Didn't he do it for over 5,000 last year?
I don't know what it was, but I mean, his numbers. His numbers, Mike. It's like in football. It's next up. It's not about sometimes what you wins and losses per se. You know what I mean? You know how in basketball it's about wins and losses. Like they don't care about nothing else. Like it doesn't matter. You know.
How much Jameis Winston getting?
I don't know. Who did
Just
Jameis
saying.
Winston-
You said it's about numbers. It's
Right.
about numbers.
He threw 30 interceptions. It's not, he ain't gonna
what
get a big
numbers he
contract.
get?
Yeah, but Christian
numbers
said
did
he
he
threw
get?
30 touchdowns. Before you was like, oh, Mike, you crazy? He threw 30 touchdowns.
whoa,
Yeah, but he
whoa.
also threw 30 interceptions.
I did not say Jameis
know.
Winston's supposed to get paid mad dough. I said he should be on a team, and I said whatever team gets him is going to get a steal. That's what I said, bro. I didn't say
No,
he's
but you
supposed to
said
get.
it. But you said it's about numbers. You said it's
Right.
about numbers.
Yeah, Dak doesn't have 30 interceptions.
You're right.
You can't
Big
have
difference.
30 interceptions in your quarterback, man. That can't be. That's
all.
that. Come on, bro.
I'm not even a football head. I know that.
I
But
ain't a football head.
would I sign it, Kraft? If I had a better plan, or if I had a plan B, which I'm pretty sure he does, there's no way you could not sign and not have a plan B. So
Oh, yes, it
that's
can.
why he didn't sign it to me, because he has a plan B. There must be some other
No, but
team.
would you have signed it?
Yeah. I couldn't have got no more money from them. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not signing it.
Why not?
I'm worth more than that.
right? But where you gonna go?
Nowhere.
So
I
cold.
sit out.
So cold.
Oh, you gonna shit out for the year?
Yeah, I sit.
Oh, okay.
How many years Dak been in the league?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
He's not old.
How long he been starting? How long he been
Since he
starting?
been in?
Yeah. 3 years. No. No. What's his name was there? Romo was there first when he got there.
No, he
Right.
No, right? Yeah, Romo was there first when he started.
No, Romo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romo did
Was-
not come. He was supposed to come back. He didn't come back. Dak started after that.
When was that?
3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
4 years ago. Yeah, all right.
So he started 3
Yeah,
years.
I sit out. I would have sat out. I'm sitting out.
See now?
He started 3 years. Well,
Went to the playoffs.
They
went to
have
the playoffs.
the,
Won a playoff game.
yeah.
You know.
They got the backup quarterback.
Right. So I mean, they're going.
He getting 7.
His agents and his people's rather going off the numbers off of what Jared Goff got from the Rams. Granted, Jared Goff was coming off a Super Bowl, taking his team to the Super Bowl. It wasn't just I took my team to the playoffs. So that's my whole thing with it. You know what I mean? Like numbers wise, yeah, Dak deserves the money, definitely. But when you look at what your eyes are looking at, you know what I mean? What you look at on the field and what the record is and stuff like that, you might say, hold up, this is why I'm giving you the franchise. I need to see just a little bit more. Can you take us over that hump? You know what I mean? Kind of thing, like,
Right.
and that's what I think. That's what the front office is looking at, because
Right.
you know. And I thought they, you know, the signing of Andy Dalton was like more of a let's motivate him kind of thing.
I thought that was more
Scare
of
tactic.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, a scare tactic. All right, we gonna give you this. You either gonna sign this or we got a quarterback.
Yep.
That's what I felt they franchise tag.
But they put that on the table first though before they signed Andy Dalton.
No.
Yeah, they did. Dak Prescott's contract was on the table first.
What contract they offered him?
They franchise tagged him before they signed Andy Dalton.
Right. He didn't take it.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like it had
He didn't
nothing to
take
do
it,
with,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But I mean, you know,
Nah, it's still scary, Chris.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
still scary. Cause it's like, yo,
no, I
we
don't.
got this dude here. You either sign this, or you know what? Hold on. You just hold that contract in.
Yeah.
We got to go sign this dude right here. And like you
I'm
said
pretty
earlier,
sure we don't know, but I'm
today,
pretty sure behind the scene they was like, yo, if he don't sign, we gonna get Andy Dalton anyway. So
right.
know what
He's
I
a
mean?
starter. You said he was
Might-
a legit starter, right, Chris?
He definitely is a legit starter. When he has weapons, he can make things happen, and he does have weapons. He got a solid running game. Ezekiel Elliott's top 2 in the league. Got a tough receiver in the game. You know what I mean? So and you know, you got a crew. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Amari Cooper's tough.
that's why they gave him the franchise tag, because they could bring in a very decent quarterback and be successful.
That ain't necessarily true.
I think
Now,
they.
with
I
that
think,
team that they have, yes.
I thought. I mean, listen,
Not
man.
any team, that team.
This is my thing, man. Why can't and you know and this is a possibility. Like they brung Andy Dalton in to push this guy. Maybe Andy Dalton has something else to show him that. Listen, let me help you out. You know what I mean?
Push him out.
No, push him to be better.
Right.
Well, you ain't give me no money. You
They gave you $27 million. Not enough.
no.
That's enough for him.
Didn't he turn down 33?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he turned out.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't think
Turn.
it's in.
Who?
Boss Don, can you look that up real
They
quick?
didn't offer him nothing the first time they offered anything was the franchise.
30. He turned down either 30 or 31 million. 33 or 33 million. 31 million. He turned down.
For what? How long?
I can't be sure of that, but I know he definitely turned down 30 plus. Yes,
Okay.
30 plus million. He turned down.
34 million.
He turned down
He
30
turned down a deal for 33 million. And, yeah.
a year. 33
Annually
million.
with 105 million in guaranteed money after the negation.
Nah, he bugging.
No, he turned 100. He turned down.
Look at crap.
No, hold on. He turned down 105 million guaranteed.
Yep.
No, I think that's what the contract would have been at.
Nah.
He turned down a deal for 33 million annually with 105 million in guaranteed money last September.
See how the tables turn?
Look at Crab's face, everybody.
I had no idea he turned down
He
33
turned down
million.
30 million per year. That's what it was. It was 30 million per year.
Oh.
Hey, but he
yeah,
won.
he just saying, but then,
Guaranteed.
He wants 35 million.
right, because that's only $3 million more than the franchise tag. I understand now. Now I understand. He turned it
Right,
down.
but if they tell you 100 million guaranteed, I'm just saying. You know.
yeah,
That's guaranteed money. In
that's
football,
guaranteed.
that's guaranteed.
You get hurt tomorrow, guess what? That 100 million is yours.
And
Yeah.
you getting these endorsements, man. Dak, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Chunky
Damn,
suit.
100 million?
R.I.P.
money,
to yo.
man.
Matter of
See?
fact, speaking of Dek Prescott, didn't one of his brothers pass away?
105.
Yo, look this
I
up
don't
real
know.
quick. I think R.I.P. to one of his brothers passed away. Speaking of Dek Prescott, look that up real quick. I think one of his brothers passed away. Yeah. No, one of his brothers passed away. Not today, but last week, a week before that, something like that. I could have sworn I heard that. I'm hoping it is. You know what I mean? I don't want to do a craft where he killed a spider.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was nuts. All right,
Yo.
but you see how we feel about that? I mean, but anyway, all right, man.
Dak Prescott's brother Jace dead at 31.
Man, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to him.
You know what I mean?
At the age of 31.
Damn, man, that's way too young. UFC was back. I was so happy to watch, man. I stayed up mad late to watch this, and it was weird but exciting at the same time. Like, you know, it's weird to not see a crowd. It's weird for it to be so quiet. It's weird to just. I'm not with the new norm kind of thing, whatever they try to say. Like, it was weird to watch, man. But anyway, a guy I really liked and watched, Tony Ferguson, got beat up bad. And you said it's no relation?
No relation. No
You
relation.
kind of look like him a little bit, just a little bit.
After he got beat up?
Yeah, he was kind of black and blue. He was kind of dark skinned after that, man. But shout out to him, man.
Oh,
He's actually in good spirits. I saw a video of him dancing in the hospital, so he's ready to get up out of there. And he's a great fighter, man. I hope he comes back,
Was he
man.
dancing? Was he just still delirious?
Nah,
from the
he was
punches?
dancing. He was
Oh,
good.
okay.
He was dancing. He had IV in him. He was good.
I respect him because he stood in there. He took some hella five punches.
You said he had a crazy chin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his chin is
Yeah.
woo.
I don't know what happened because I watch a lot of his fights, and to me there wasn't enough legs, and you know what I mean, his elbows game was crazy, but he didn't have enough kicks in there combination wise, and no ground. Nobody ever went to the ground. He foot swept him once, and you know what I mean, and got him to the ground, but never. There was nothing else on the ground. No
Right.
ground and pound. Everything was standing on your feet, and he was getting rocked. I can't believe it. You know what I mean? He lasted that long. You know what I mean? It was unbelievable. What's the guy he fought? What's his name? Josh, looked it up real quick. He has a funny last name. Begins with a G. Yeah, it was Tony Ferguson. He was the headliner guy, and the guy what's the name of the guy he fought? Man, I'm sorry, man, to this guy too, man. Because his opponent, Tony Ferguson's opponent, because he got busy. Excuse me, and he's an interim champion too.
Justin Gaethje.
I ain't gonna try and mess up the man.
Justin G.
I ain't messing up his name.
Hey, Justin G. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get your name right, man. We apologize, man. Got technical difficulty back there with our producer guy right there, but we'll get it right, though. Justin G, man.
We're a work in progress, people.
Yeah.
Work with us. Stay
Justin
with us.
G. Yeah.
By the way,
it's
hit
Justin
that
G.
like button, subscribe.
Word, hit the like button, subscribe.
Yo, leave a
Appreciate it,
comment
man.
too, man. Don't be afraid to leave a comment.
Yeah, on
man.
top
Ask
of
a
that,
question,
you know what I mean?
do something, man. Say
Yeah.
something.
All right, another.
Shout us out. Shout you out.
Let's get to the next topic, man. Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is a Super Bowl champ. Earl Thomas is all-pro safety. He used to play for the Legion of Doom, Seattle SuperSonics. SuperSonics. That's how much of a ball guy I am. He said, like, the SuperSonics. Like, SuperSonics don't play anymore. The Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks. I'm sorry, y'all. And he used to play with him, but now he plays for the Baltimore Ravens, right? Did you hear what happened to him?
Yes.
Mike, did you hear what happened to him?
Yo, man, Shorty pulled the pistol out. Man.
He did more than that.
She was making a movie.
Yeah.
Her friend was making a movie.
Yeah, one of the I read one of the stories. Said her and her posse.
Her and her posse.
It was only three of them, but
I was just gonna say it was three of them.
her and her posse.
Yeah.
We're laughing, but
That's
this
crazy.
is a serious moment. We're laughing, we're playing joke, but this is serious, man. Like,
Very serious.
cause she pulled up. She gets to. First of all, fellas, stop with social media if you're out there cheating. Jesus Christmas, man. Come on, man. Stop, man. If you're gonna go cheat, don't get on Snapchat. Don't get on IG. Don't get on
Don't
Facebook.
cheat.
Don't get.
Don't
no,
cheat.
Black
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't
Charlemagne, black men don't cheat. Don't listen to Chris and don't cheat.
Listen, man.
Bottom line.
Niggas is football players. They athletes. If you fuck with a football player, if you fuck with an athlete, if you fuck any kind of athlete,
Don't cheat.
rapper, entertainer. Listen, man. It's a possibility. It's a strong possibility that he ain't gonna cheat. He ain't gonna cheat. He's gonna step out the relationship. Boom. But anyway,
What the hell is the difference? What the hell is the difference?
yeah,
I'm not gonna
fools.
cheat.
Anyway,
Baby, I didn't cheat on you.
Fools.
I just went outside.
Fools. If y'all gonna cheat, man, don't get on.
I came back. I just went outside. I didn't cheat on you.
Don't get on Snapchat, fools, man. Don't get on Snapchat. Don't get on Instagram. Don't get on any social media, man. If you out there doing your thing, okay? We ain't gonna call it cheating. If you out there doing your thing, don't post anything. Cause what happened to this man, Earl Thomas, was his wife found out the location of where he was, cause where he posted, he had the location on at the same time. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man.
Dummy, why are you posting anything if you cheat?
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing.
Phone off,
He
everything
stepped out.
off. What is the reason?
He stepped out. That's why. He wasn't cheating. He stepped out.
Stepped out.
But if
Yeah.
you step out and you step into something else, why is your phone any of that on? Cut off location. Don't cheat, cause y'all don't do it good. Y'all
Clearly.
don't do it good at all.
So, make a long story short, his wife shows up at the crib with her posse. It's only three.
Not just a posse.
Her posse. Oh wait, Was one of the ladies his brothers? Because he left with his brother, right? Was one of the ladies his brother's sister?
I don't know.
I mean, no, excuse me, his brother's sister, his brother's wife. Excuse me.
No, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, either way, we'll get that facts next time. But I think it could have, if I'm not mistaken, if I got the story right. Earl Thomas' wife snatched up his brother's wife and snatched up another homie, and they rolled out and get to the crib, and she pulls the clip out because she thinks that that's all that's in there, and she really had one in the chamber and was pointing at this man's head. What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
It was his brother's wife that she brung with her?
Did she realize there was one in the chamber?
No,
She didn't.
because
See, that's how people die.
they don't when you're not serious about guns, if you're not serious about guns,
Bless you.
then
Thank you,
you
sir.
don't know to check that first to make sure. I mean, once you take the clip
That
out, you
could've
don't
went
know to check.
horribly wrong.
What?
Horribly wrong.
That's why she got locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Won't let
wrong.
me
You know what I mean?
out.
And shout out to the Thomas family, man. We want to say, they got stuff to work on, man. Obviously, man, and
It's not making him bad.
oh yeah, him and his brother was getting it popping,
Yeah.
without question. They had two chicks and they was getting it going. But shout out
No,
to
they just went out. They just was helping those girls, man.
They were just
Wasn't
helping them?
nothing like that.
yeah, helping them,
They
helping
should
them
have
to
turned the
some,
location off when they was helping them.
yeah, helping them to
Nah,
some.
I wouldn't even like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know how people gonna perceive it. You know what
Yeah,
I
they
mean?
was-
People
they was-
perceive it one way. You know
They
what I
was
mean?
helping them to some.
I believe
vitamin-
he was there being a helpful young man for the society to
Yeah.
kind of help the women out. You know what I mean? They was in need and he was trying to help them out.
They was in need
But-
of some
Make
vitamin
people
D,
feel better.
and him and his brother was willing participants to give them some
Listen,
vitamin D.
I don't know what they was willing to give. I just know that he was willing to give something.
Well, what
and
do you give? You get caught in the bed. You get caught in the bed.
A massage. A massage.
That's crazy.
Good one. I like that. They were getting massages. Come on, ladies, what's wrong with y'all? But either way, he was able to wrestle the gun away from her. And she pulled out a knife after that and started swinging. It got chaos. You know what I mean? They threatened to shoot the two girls if it was their fault. Like, I don't know what's going on. It got crazy, man. The other girl pulled. No, matter of fact, no. Excuse me. Let me say this right. Earl Thomas' wife had the pistol. I'm going to be correct when I say this. I don't want to be wrong. And Earl Thomas wrestled the gun from her. Then the other chick pulled out a knife and started swinging it crazy. And this is allegedly, because this is what the two girls are saying. The other two girls that were in the room, saying that she was
Posse.
no, she wasn't. They was the other two chicks
That they was helping them. The masseuses.
Yeah, the masseuses. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the masseuses. They would started waving a knife, and the other girl was just filming, as far as I know. Right, and then I'm thinking Earl Thomas' girl, his wife, pulled out a knife and started chasing him, and then that's when the police came and they all had to jump on the floor. Police, pull pistols out, get on the floor, and all that shit there. And she wound up getting locked up, and all the stories got collaborated. And matter of fact, all three of them got locked up.
I wish the best for all of y'all in that situation.
Yeah, man. Go to counseling, Earl, man. We love you, man. You know what I
Let
mean?
me tell y'all something, fellas. Honestly, y'all know the women y'all messing with.
Oh, wait,
yo.
time out.
Nah,
right,
they
yeah,
know the women they messing with.
Time
yo.
out. You ready?
Go ahead.
The best thing about this story is she said, and I quote, "I was not mad about him cheating. I was mad about the social distance he wasn't keeping."
Oh boy. Save it.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Like I said, fellas, you know the women you're dealing with. Stop playing.
Yeah, man.
You know the woman you dealing with is not playing.
You know she crazy.
You know she crazy. Matter of fact, let me stop. Ladies, I'm not even gonna say you crazy. I'm sorry. You know this woman is deeply in love with you and is not playing these games. Why are you doing
That
this?
does not mean she's not crazy. Doesn't mean it's because she's in love.
Crimes of passion.
Just because she's in love doesn't mean she's not crazy. I'm just saying.
Crimes
You
of
know your
passion,
woman,
brother.
yo.
Yeah, man. She broke into the Airbnb and pulled a pistol on him. If that ain't crazy, that's love.
And that ain't
love?
that ain't some surprise like, oh, I never would have thought she'd have did anything like this. No, you seen signs
So
of
you
that
think? So
before.
you the guy that thinks that a left eye, God bless the dead, burning homeboy's house down was
Rising,
love?
Andre Rising.
Andre
Rising?
Rising, yeah, that was love.
Yes. Yes, there was. She was 100% wrong. There's no way in the world that she was right.
Shout out
But
to
that
TLC.
love made her do that.
Shout out to
She
TLC.
didn't know how to handle that. She didn't know how to handle it.
So me burn the house down.
Yo, passion of love. People will kill people like, yo, I'll kill you so this person can't have you.
Yeah, I get it, man. That ain't love to me. That's
I
crazy.
ain't got no. Listen,
That's crazy. That ain't love.
It's not love. That ain't love.
That's not love, right?
They define that as love, yo.
Yeah, because
Jealousy
you know why?
ain't love, man.
Because you know what?
Jealousy is not love.
Let me tell you why. They didn't make that law for black folks, just so you know. They made that law because white women were cheating on their husband and white men started killing their wives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
White men started killing their wives. So when that
Is that
started
a
happening, they said, man, they got to fix this here.
You about to take my throne away. That's another 360 conspiracy.
No, it's not.
Double C.
Yeah,
Double
okay.
C.
You think they changed the laws for us?
Another one of Chris O 360
Listen, man.
conspiracy theory.
Too many white women were cheating, and they got caught cheating, and their husbands killed them or they beat them up bad. And they said, we got to change the law. For real. Facts. Look it up. They ain't changing for us.
That's a fact.
I mean, could be.
Right.
Could be.
He said that's a fact. That's a fact.
Could be a fact. We could check that out. We're going to look
Yeah.
that up next time. But, all right, real quick before we break out, man. NASCAR is coming back this Sunday. And they are saying that Major League Baseball might be back by July 1st. That would be dope. Each sport will not have any fans. No fans. Tennis is talking about the same thing. No fans. Nobody's going to have any fans. Don't look for any fans until next year.
Not a big deal though. The sport you mentioned is not a big deal. Tennis is not a big deal because you're not supposed to be talking in tennis anyway.
How about this? I have this theory that baseball numbers are going to go up as far as stat-wise.
Stat-wise?
Yeah, because there's no crowd behind you. There's no pressure. You're not performing but for anybody, kind of but yourself and your team. I think dudes can really lock in. I think you can really lock in.
Some teams it's gonna go down. You ain't gonna. Everybody gonna be able to hit a trash can.
I'm just thinking. This is my theory. Like I think
pitches.
I think pitches are gonna be locked in. I think hitters are gonna be locked in. I think it's gonna be a big year. I think you're gonna see some record numbers this year in baseball when they do start because there's no crowd behind you. There's no booing. There's no.
But what about the people that needs that? What about the people that need it? There's some people that need that come up, that need that booing or need that cheering.
Right, and a lot of in baseball, a lot of times I think they just need to be focused and locked in. I'm zeroed in on what the pitch is coming. I can keep the pitch count. I know it's coming. I know I did my scouting report on this pitcher, so I know it's coming at me. You know what I mean? I did this already, and he knows my weakness, so I know where he's gonna pitch it to me, whether it's on the outside, whether it's on the inside. Either way, it is still. You know what I mean? Like I think. With no fans behind you, with no yelling, you know what I mean? Like, fans are real raw. You know what I mean? So, when fans are on you yelling and screaming, fuck you, whatever they saying. I think now
That's what they be yelling all game? That's all they yell?
No.
They don't go team, just fuck you.
No. It's a lot worse, trust me. Yo, it's a lot worse. That was PG.
But the crowd, I don't really think the crowd is gonna be a major part of it until you get to sports like football and basketball.
Right, where you need that adrenaline.
You need that.
You know what I'm saying?
Tennis, good.
Right.
Race car, good.
Right.
Golf, we good.
Right.
Like,
because
bring it on.
They don't feed off the fans.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Like when you're a hitter, or sometimes in baseball you do because it's like the rallies. I don't know. What you think, Mike? Cause you're real quiet over there. You ain't say nothing, bro.
I was listening to this.
What you think of my theory though? People be locked in. You play baseball.
Definitely.
Is it bad?
Were you any good?
I got trophies.
What does that mean, man?
He had good guys on his team.
Wait, were you part of that start when they started just giving out trophies for every
Word.
place?
Let me ask you a
No,
question. You got
I'm
trophies?
too old for that.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
too
my
old
bad.
for that.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
But yeah,
Too
like,
old
what
for
do you think though? Like, you think that baseball players will be more locked in, or do you think they won't be?
Nah, I don't think so. I think that it's
It might be a distraction because
support
now they
what
can
you
hear
saying.
everything.
But what are you hearing?
I support what you're
you
saying,
hearing?
Chris.
The
about,
umpire, the next team calling out the plays or yelling out whatever position calls they yelling.
Ain't no plays. It's the plays of these hand signals.
I mean, they still talking. Somebody's still yelling something. The hand signals. Like,
Yeah, that's part of the game, man.
Yeah.
But you
that's
ever
part of
watch
the game.
players? You ever watch?
I don't think that.
Sometimes, when I'm watching the Yankee game or any baseball game, sometimes they show in the batting practice and stuff like that. Like before fans get out there, like dudes are hitting markets, monsters. I'm like, that's why I see it being like not batting practice, but being able to really lock in. It's just different with baseball, man. Like,
but wouldn't that be the same thing with the pitcher be able to lock in too and get strikes? Then so it won't be a lot of home runs.
This is my theory, right?
Uh-huh.
Some pitchers who are really good are gonna have an incredible strikeout year, and hitters that are really good are gonna figure out and have a great hitting year. It's gonna be crazy numbers.
Once again,
That's why
that wasn't even a theory. That was just real. That's just that was just real. Good pitchers gonna have good season. Good hitters gonna have good hit season.
Right.
That was just.
If you wait, it's gonna be
That was the first fact
the numbers are gonna be bigger.
It
That's
ain't gonna
higher.
change. I don't think it's gonna
Higher.
change. If anything,
The
I'll
numbers
go
are gonna
with
be higher.
crowd.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
When he says, some people really need it. They really love the crowd. They need all that noise.
Right, they do.
I'm gonna go with that over it being quiet and silent. I think it's just gonna be the same. I don't think it's gonna be any different.
Yeah, because how many times you played a game and I played in plenty of games and there was no one in the gym.
Yeah.
No one. It didn't affect how we played. There was no one cheering, and we all know I played at the Rucker where it was crazy. I played in Jackson where it was crazy, and then I go to a gym.
When it's crazy, you tend to go harder though.
Yeah, you do because you got that adrenaline rush. But the thing is, when no one is there, it don't take away from how hard you play. You may not have that extra adrenaline rush at certain times of the game, but you're still playing hard and going. It's still gonna be a good tough game. I played plenty of tough games where no one is in the gym. Maybe 3-4 people in the gym. Or they ain't let no one in the gym because there was a fight last game or something like that. So only people who come in as the players and immediate family, friends or something like that. So,
right.
Right. I don't think you got busy, right?
I mean, regardless, I want to win.
Do you think you had better games when there were no crowds, or you think you had better games when there was crowds?
When it was crowds.
I say when it was crowd because you're an energy guy.
But it all depends because I had some good games where it all depends on who you playing against too. I had some crazy. I had a game in Brooklyn and shout out to Howie Midnight Express, and it was nobody in the gym and I had 50.
Right.
I got busy.
Right.
Great game.
Right.
Played a awesome game.
Right.
Nobody was in the gym.
And to me, you know why? Because there was no other distractions. Kraft could this ball. The distraction, I'm talking about when distraction, I mean like off the court distraction. Like when you on the court, those distractions ain't nothing. But when you when people on the sideline, like people talking shit, they yelling and screaming.
But that's what I like. I want to talk to them. I want to shh.
But you had a 50 without that.
Because it was the type of game of who we playing against. It wasn't because I couldn't wait for a crowd to rile me up.
No.
I got to destroy this nigga.
Exactly. You just was balling.
Yeah.
It was no other thing for you to get. It was nothing for you to stray. You say, I'm going to lock in and I'm just going to ball.
But it wasn't locked in because of no crowd. It was locked in because I'm going to destroy him.
Right, but I doubt you would have had 50. It was a crowd there because you playing for
Andre
the crowd.
Riddick.
I think Kraft would have been, I'm killing him, man.
I think Kraft would have had. I think he would have had 51 if the crowd did.
Is that your career high?
In tournament,
This period,
in street tournament, yeah.
Oh, shit, see?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is that day, my jersey number was 50, and that night I went to White Castle and my ticket number was 50.
Oh man, you ain't played.
That was crazy.
You didn't go.
They give out ticket numbers in White Castle.
You didn't go play the number that day.
No.
Should have played the lottery.
Man, I finished that game late that night.
Man.
Late that night.
You wouldn't
my
play
whole
it
house
anyway.
in Brooklyn. We played in Mahalia Jackson, 398.
Wow, man.
No, 398? Yeah,
398?
398.
Well, that's another episode of Choppin It Up Sports, y'all. Thanks for joining us, man. And you know how we do. We about to send y'all out with a good word because we always like to have a good word. So, Mike, man, go first, man.
I'm last.
I'm going to give a good word because I know ain't nobody going to like it. Good word. Tekashi 6ix9ine, good job, yo. Good job, yo. I respect you. Good job. I don't respect the snitching, but I understand it. Respect to you. That's it. All right? That's been on my chest, man. I ain't gonna lie. He came out and he just, come on. He's still where he at. You gotta respect that. You have to respect that. Hey, man, people ain't respect the numbers, man. Listen. Listen. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. Give me 15 million views. You get 2 million on Instagram. I respect that, man.
Respect it, man.
Yeah, I don't respect the snitching. I do not respect the snitching. Do not get at me. I do not respect the snitching. But I understand why he did it under the circumstances that he was under.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna not plead the fifth. I'm just gonna stay out of that one. Just gonna stay out
What
of
you
that.
feel, Mike?
Mike want to go last.
I understand. I mean, to your point, I understand. You know, they're coming after the kid. I don't respect the snitching, but you know,
Not at all.
it's a whole nother story. But yo, he doing his thing. He'll be right back out doing concerts. That's the way society is now. He got to get money, brother.
Yeah. In light of watching this what's name Last Dance, right? You know, I really got to you get to see Michael Jordan on a different side, man. And sometimes, man, like don't always judge the player as the person. Sometimes get to really know the person before you judge them. You know what I mean? Don't just look at him as a player kind of thing and this. Oh, Michael Jordan, like, yo, Michael Jordan got feelings, or Kraft got feelings, or anybody that's a player has feelings, you know what I mean? And sometimes they just want to be treated like a regular person and not like a star. So, you know what I mean? When you get around these people, just be regular, man, and don't be acting like a groupie kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Treat me like a star, please.
Oh, when we get up there, I'm just saying Michael Jordan. See, me and Kraft can still go to the store. But when we get up there, treat us like stars. We cool. Give us first class, give us first red carpet treatment, all that.
Treat me. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, I'm cool. You heard?
Well,
Yeah, Mike.
I want to shout out Ahmaud Arbery. And this killing has to stop.
Definitely.
This day and age, we still doing this. They still doing this and comply. And you're going to tell me to comply to you. And then you run up on me with a weapon. Like, who are you? Just because you another color, I got to sit by you and listen to you. I'd have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? God bless me that I wasn't in this situation, because it would have been me out there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
Absolutely.
we definitely got to keep in mind what's going on. We need to continue to build this platform so we can build our community, so we can
Not
support each other.
just support each other. We need to educate everyone, not just support each other. Everyone needs to educate, not just us. We need everyone to be on board, not just us.
What I'm saying is that they don't respect us, they don't respect our dollar. You know what I'm saying? If we stay sticking with each other and supporting each other, they'll respect the dollar, and things might change a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we got to push them. We got to push them into, we got to pigeonhole them in, and we got to do our own thing. That's what it looked like to me. So chopping it up, we're going to stay chopping it up with everybody. We're going to build. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to build with each other. And it is about everybody, Kraft. To your point, it definitely is about everybody. But right now, it starts with us. And we got to keep it going. Barber out.
Chocolate cow out.
I figured it out. I'm the ageless one. You heard? The ageless one. I don't get old.
Self-proclaimed.
Out.
360.
I like that. Deuces, baby.
Peace.
Peace.
People. Thank you.